Hi, my name is Patrick Reagan. Welcome to the Operating System's Windows configuration, where we discuss the various tools to configure Windows 10 and 11, including Windows settings and control panel. In Part 8, Managing Updates discusses how to update Windows 10 and 11, how to manage those updates, and how to uninstall updates. It also has covered the types of updates and various service channels. For those who are going to take the 8+ exam, there are practice questions toward the end of the video. Keeping your system updated will help keep your system secure. Help protect against malware, including viruses, worms, rootkits, and spyware. Make your systems more reliable. Improve performance. Add or enhance features. And if Windows is not up to date, it may not be supported by Microsoft. Microsoft routinely releases security updates on the second Tuesday of each month, commonly known as Patch Tuesday. Although most updates are released on Patch Tuesday, there might be occasional patches known as out-of-band patches released at other times when the patches are deemed critical or time-sensitive. Because computers are often used as production systems, you should test any updates to make sure that they do not cause problems for you. Always be sure to have a good backup of your system and data files before you install patches so that you have a backup plan if necessary. A zero-day vulnerability is a flaw in software for which no official patch or security updates has been released. A software vendor may or may not be aware of the vulnerability, and no public information about this risk is available. Zero-day vulnerabilities often have high severity levels and can be or are actively exploited. To help against zero-day vulnerabilities, be sure to use an up-to-date anti-malware package and software firewall. With Microsoft products, there are several types of updates. Feature updates are updates that are released annually that introduce new features or update current features. Feature updates have replaced service packs, which were only released every few years. Quality updates is updates that deliver both security and non-security fixes. They include security updates, critical updates, servicing stack updates, and driver updates. They're typically released on the second Tuesday of each month, although they can be released at any time. Quality updates are cumulative, so installing the latest quality update is sufficient to get all of the available fixes for a specific feature update, including any out-of-band security fixes and any servicing stack updates that might have been released previously. Serving stack updates are updates that are parts of a component that install Windows updates and deployments for the specific component. Servicing stack updates are not always released every month. Driver updates are used to update drivers applicable to your device. Microsoft product updates are updates for other Microsoft products such as Office. Windows 10 and 11 Enterprise is configurable on two servicing channels, General Availability Channel and Long-Term Servicing Channel, or LTSC. For Enterprise Edition, you can install Enterprise as General Availability Channel or Enterprise LTSC. There's also the Windows Insider program for business. The General Availability Channel enables customers who are innovating quickly to take advantage of a new operating system's capability at a faster pace. Feature updates are released annually. As long as the device isn't set to defer feature updates, any device in the channel will install a feature update as soon as its release. If you use Windows Update for Business, the channel provides 3 months of additional total deployment time before being required to update to the new release. Each release in this channel is supported for 18 months from the initial release. Semi-annual channel devices receive regular quality and security updates to ensure that the device security stays up to date. The Long-Term Servicing Channel, or LTSC, designed for Windows 10 and 11 devices and use cases where the key requirements is that functionality and features don't change over time. Examples include embedded systems, which include medical systems, such as those used for MRIs and CAT scans, industrial process controllers, and air traffic control devices. These devices share characteristics of embedded systems. They are typically designed for a specific purpose, are developed, tested, and certified before use, and you want to ensure that the characteristics of the embedded systems does not change. Microsoft promises to support each LTSC release for 10 years and that the features and functionality will not change over the course of that 10-year life cycle. Each LTSC release receives 10 years of services and support. As with the semi-annual channel, LTSC devices receive regularly quality and security updates to ensure that devices' security stays up to date. While quality updates are available for Windows 10 Enterprise LTSC, you can choose to defer them using tools such as Windows Update for Business or System Center Configuration Manager. Windows updates are managed through Settings, Windows Updates. You can check updates by clicking Check for the Update button. If you click Optional Updates, you can see additional available updates. From the main Windows Update screen, you can pause updates for 7 days, change active hours, view update history, and configure advanced options. Update history allows you to view which updates and what updates were installed. This may help you troubleshoot problems that may have been caused by an update. From this page, you can uninstall updates. Advanced options allow you to receive updates for other Microsoft products when you update Windows, download updates over metered connections, restart the device as soon as possible when a restart is required to install an update, show a notification when your PC requires a restart to finish updating, and pause updates to a certain date. With the delivery optimization, you can download the updates from other PCs on the same network, which can service bandwidth used. If you click Advanced Options, you can limit the bandwidth used for updates. Activity Monitor shows network statistics for updates. While CompTIA's A+ exam is focused on Windows updates, you should also make plans for updating other software too. For example, Microsoft Office, Microsoft Visio, Microsoft Project, and Adobe Acrobat. Corporate environments will often use deployment software such as Microsoft Windows Server Update Services, or WSUS, Microsoft Configuration Manager, and IBM BigFix to deploy updates with a coordinated controlled tier method. Since updates can sometimes cause problems with systems and the applications running on a system, you'll need to test updates before fully deploying the updates to all systems. You should also use a tier method where you break the deployments into smaller deployments where you first deployed to a test group and eventually expand the deployment to the entire company or organization. Question: what would you do to harden the system against potential privilege escalation attacks of a Windows computer? Answer: update the system with the latest security update. Question: what should you do to ensure Windows has the latest security patches? Answer: Windows updates. Question: how can you check to see which updates were installed? Answer: open Settings, Windows Updates, and check Update History. For more information, visit these sites. In summary, keeping your system updated will help keep your system secure, help protect against malware, makes your systems more reliable, and improve performance. If Windows is not up to date, it may not be supported by Microsoft. Microsoft routinely releases security updates on the second Tuesday of each month, commonly known as Patch Tuesday. Because computers are often used in production systems, you should test any updates to make sure they do not cause problems for you. Features and updates are updates that are released annually that introduces new features or updates current features. Quality updates are updates that deliver both security and non-security fixes. Service and stack updates are updates for parts of components that install Windows updates and deployments for a specific component. Windows updates are managed through Settings, Windows Updates. Thank you for watching this video. The next video will be Configuring Windows, Part 9, Managing Programs. Thank you.